What is going on, you guys? Decided to hop on and make a video. It is 29 degrees outside. It's really freaking cold. So, yeah, I wanted to pop on here and make a video. It's probably going to be the only video I make this week because I am getting married on Saturday. So I'm super excited for that. And also wanted to remind you guys that me and Chelsea have a giveaway going on. If you haven't seen, it's my previous video. Basically, it goes over everything, but if you haven't entered yet, you still have time. Saturday is going to be the day that I think, conclude this giveaway. But just a reminder, if you wanted to enter, all the information is in my previous video. So, but what I want to talk about today, let's see. So there's a lot of information about, I'm just going to say the letter V. There's a lot of information coming out, very Operation Warp Speed. Things are happening like crazy fast. And it's easy to get sucked into it and start to become fearful of all the things that are becoming available for us to see. And so I just wanted to speak on that. So they have all the stuff that you're seeing right now. So everything that you see, it's all like the prep work. It's all the fundamentals, the basics of what's to come. And we as the church are being able to see that. And it's kind of intertwined with the video I made previously about how we're here and we're getting ready to clock out, and the New World Order is getting ready to clock in. And so we see all the prep work, we see all the back end stuff that will eventually be rolled out. And I wanted to reassure you that we are not going to be here when this thing happens, when this plan comes to fruition. But as you look around, as you kind of take a glimpse through the lens of 2020, you can tell that things are happening, and things are happening very quick. And just take a peek into what I'm using right now, what you're on right now. You're on the internet, or a cellular connection to get onto the internet, using Wi-Fi or whatever to access YouTube to view this video. And like, I think the internet came out like 20 some years ago, and it's clearly the weapon that the devil uses. It's the devil's machinery. And those who are feeling the calling to hop on YouTube, Parler, Instagram, Facebook, whatever you use to speak the truth, we are trying to speak to lost souls, and the devil uses the internet to connect everybody. Just take a peek into what happens this year when the quarantine happened. I mean, now everybody is basically working virtually. Everyone is online. Everyone is buying their groceries online, or it's like everything is accessible through the internet, and that is where everything is headed. I mean, there's Zoom calls, and people don't have to travel anymore. People can just literally hop on FaceTime and see their family. Like, everything is being made super convenient and accessible for those, and the internet is making it possible. And it's just like, it's basically just showcasing that is where we're headed. Like, the devil's using the internet to connect everybody. And it's just kind of wild to see, like, the internet's full of information, knowledge, stuff that you can access within a second. I could go on Google right now and type in COVID rates or COVID in my area. It'll bring up the city, the county, the state, the national average. Like, it gives you information and populates things that you don't even necessarily are asking for. You're just putting in keywords. And that's the world that we live in right now. Things are quick, things are fast. The internet makes a lot of stuff happen. And I just had to get on here and talk about it because, like, I don't know. It's just overwhelming, the amount of information that is coming at us. But this V that's coming here in the next weeks or so, or in the next couple months, I think it's weeks. It can be scary for people, but it's seriously going to come to the point, you guys, and I'm being straight up honest right now. When this thing rolls out, you are going to be bombarded with so much information, and they're going to make it socially uncomfortable for you, where you say you're on the side or the fence right now, where you say, if someone was to ask you, are you going to take this, and you say no, okay, you can say that now, but you're going to have to, it's going to come with a cost. And I don't think people understand that yet, but it's truly going to come down to a social, it's going to be social for a minute. You know, it's going to be voluntary, you know, the first couple rounds. Then it's going to be, it's going to be becoming mandatory, where it's impossible to get on a flight without one. Then it's going to become a domestic flight hindrance, where you can't travel to go see your family in California or Florida or Texas. Then it's going to be, you can't buy on Amazon anymore because you don't have validation with your digital passport. It's going to be, they're going to try to inconvenience you so much, until you finally just break and just finally like, whatever, like, if that's what it takes to make my life go back to normal, then cool, I'll take it. That's what I'm talking about. And like, please do your own homework on this coming V, because what's inside this thing has never actually been deemed into a V before. The mRNA, it's been deemed so toxic. And it's just, there's so many things wrong with this. There's so many things wrong with it. The fact that it came out as fast as it did is scary. What's in it, I'm not about. There's male, like, fetus. There's DNA splicing materials in this, and I'm not going to mess with my God-given DNA. I'm not going to be a part of something that has aborted fetus in it. Like, that's in itself is a no for me. But this is coming down to, like, what's going in it, and it's not about the short term, it's about the long term too, and the effects that it has on us, and what it does to our genetic code. And is this a way that they can control what we think and how we see things? I don't know, but I have a feeling that it causes you to, I don't know, just rethink how you operate in the day-to-day life, where you know, like, they can control you. You know, these are all possibilities. These are all possible questions to ask, and it's time for us to wake up and see the writing on the wall, because 2020 has been crazy for sure, but 2020 was literally the prep work for what you're going to see in 2021. And I'm not setting dates. I am just going off of God-given discernment and what I feel placed into my spirit. And I feel like coming next year, early next year, at some point, that we are going to be on flight 777, rapturing up out of here, to our blessed hope, you guys. And if you are listening to this video and you don't have Jesus in your life, you haven't believed on Jesus Christ for your salvation, now I implore you, it is the single most important thing that you can do right here in this moment, is to believe on Jesus Christ for your salvation. And belief is enough, okay? You don't need to do all these other things. Believing that Jesus Christ came, died, and rose on the third day is enough for you to be saved and sealed until the day that he comes to snatch you up, okay? Because what is coming in the tribulation period is something that no man has ever seen, and I personally, I don't ever want to see it. I don't want to be, and we won't be here to see it, because our King is living. Jesus Christ is a living, breathing King of Kings, Lord of Lords, and he is coming to get his church, and he is going to cause every knee to bow, and he's going to cause darkness to come upon the sun, the moon, the stars, because they obey him. Like, that is the power, and it's just wild to me to see the world just like not paying attention to it. But I had to get on here and just kind of make a quick little video about this, because it's coming down the pipeline. It's coming real quick, and people, I don't think, realize just how quick and how fast things are about to happen. But I just wanted to talk to you about that. I love you guys so much. I'm gonna run in and get a quick thing of lunch before I have to go to work. But yeah, I love you guys. Bye.